Hi guys, good evening. Let's try and test our knowledge right now with respect to the audit reports. Let's see how that works here. So I'm just trying to give us a minute so that people, yes, good evening, good evening. Yes, wait, no problem. Let us just wait for a minute for others to also join in. Then we'll start checking out question. Today's questions are very easy. Easy, but again, I have no confidence on you guys because from the last two times, I don't know what you guys have done. So let's see, because for some simple answers where we'll have only 40-50%, and for questions where I don't expect people will answer, I will suddenly get 80-90% answers. So I hope yes, people are there. Let's start with the first question. And as I said, make sure that you take things easy. Don't really get into a zone of what do you say, with the marks and all that. But of course you have to be competitive. It's not like you give it up on no reason. So you should definitely make sure that you come up with some good thing. Let's see how this also works with the very first question coming up now. That is a very simple one from the audit report. The auditor shall express which opinion. So you have to fill the blank there. The auditor shall express dash opinion when the auditor, having obtained sufficient appropriate audit evidence, concludes having obtained sufficient appropriate audit evidence concludes that misstatements individually or in aggregate are both material and pervasive to the financial statements. Are both material. So I guess it's very easy for you to kind of answer this one. Let us get the options here. So I am just hoping that you will get the options anytime now. Okay. Okay, there you go. "30 seconds to go. Let us see, because it's a very easy question. The auditor shall express a dash opinion when the auditor, having obtained sufficient appropriate audit evidence, concludes that misstatements individually or in the aggregate are both material and pervasive." 5 more seconds. And the correct answer for this one is adverse, and very good, 71% of you are right. It's very good. Adverse is the correct answer because it's a classic case of block 1. They're telling having obtained sufficient appropriate audit evidence. When you say having obtained, so it must be very clear, right? So that is what the first question is. Let's move on to the next question so that you can try and see to answer this one. Let us go on and please read this carefully. Question number 2. If the auditor is unable to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence, if the auditor is unable to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence with respect to any material items of the financial statement, and possible effect is material but not pervasive. Possible effect is material but not pervasive. Then he shall express what opinion? Four options: unmodified opinion, adverse opinion, disclaimer of an opinion, and qualified opinion. So you will by now see the options coming your way, and you will have all your 30 seconds to do the answering. Come on, let's see this. There you go. Okay, 10 more seconds. And I want to see many people answer this one right. Okay, so I do see 100% for the first time. Very good. If auditor is unable to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence with respect to any material item and the possible effect is material but not pervasive, 100% for the first time, and that's a real achievement here. Very good, very good. So I want this quiz to continue like this only, get maximum 100% today. Moving on to the next question, wherein we have a very easy one coming up, where auditor concludes that financial statements as a whole, are free from material misstatements, and he has no reservation for any material item of the financial statement, then he shall express what sort of an opinion? Is he going to give a qualified opinion? Is he going to give a modified opinion? Is he going to give adverse opinion? Or is he going to disclaim an opinion? Let's see how many of you get this right. The options are on your way. You have 40 seconds to get the answer right. So, yes. "25 more seconds to go." So that's the easiest question. Will we see 100 for this one also? I guess so, we can do. Let's see how you can. 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, what prompted you? Come, we are telling financial statements are free from misstatement. You will simply give no reservations, nothing. You will give a clean audit report. 25% of the people who thought adverse, what confused you? He has no reservation. You thought he has a reservation. Huh? What is that? Come on, don't screw it up like this. Okay, come on, let's move on to the next question. There you see this one. If the auditor is unable to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence, with respect to any material item of the financial statement, the effect of which is pervasive, he shall express what kind of an opinion? 71, 100, then again back to 75. Come on, I don't want you guys to go below 80 only today. Let's hit this. Options are already on your screen. Pick up the right answer, read the question. Good amount of time is given today to answer. So, don't really screw it up. If the auditor is unable to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence with respect to any material item, the effect of which is pervasive. 3 seconds to go, and you are going to give me the right answer. Yes, there the answers are. Fantastic. 83% of you are right. Very, very good. That has 83% of people have answered it as disclaimer of an opinion, which is the correct answer. Very good. So I think these first 4 questions have tested you on your giving opinion skills. Like the second answer, everybody, I don't know whether it was a guesswork or it's very easy. We got 100% of the right answer, and I want that to continue for the next 6 questions. Let's move on to halfway through to the next question here. This is a very, very easy question. Dash is a paragraph which is being included. Dash is a paragraph being included in the audit report that refers to a matter other than those presented or disclosed in the financial statements. Other than those presented or disclosed in the financial statement. That in the auditor's perspective are very important for understanding of auditor's responsibilities or audit report. Okay, so the options are very much available there. Start answering that. Too much time available. After I read the whole question, only options are coming up, and still you have 40 seconds to answer. So I hope it will be easy for you to do this. Guys who are doing this on YouTube, you might want to do a paper testing. If you are doing it, very good. I guess yes. Okay, a lot of you watching on YouTube as well. So please, 5 more seconds. Will I be able to see 100% for this one also? Okay, it's okay. Do we see this to be okay? No. What happened? What was so bad about this question? Everybody's just taken a wild guess. Some people have answered key audit matter. Some people have answered emphasis of matter. Alright, it is very clear. Something which is fundamental to the user's understanding of audit, auditor's responsibilities and audit report is an other matters paragraph. The answer, correct answer for this one is B. Other matters paragraph. I don't know what you guys did to that question. Only 44% of the people have got the right answer. I am hoping for the next one we'll see a better answer. As per essay 701, as per essay 701, key audit matters are selected from matters. Look, take time, read all 4 options, think back what is told in standard number 700, then you can answer this one. As per standard number 701, which is on key audit matters, they are communicated from the matters which are selected from matters communicated to the engagement team, matters communicated to the management of the entity, TCWG of the entity, and communicated to the management of TCWG. So all these 4 options. I want you to be very selective in your approach here. Get the right answer, don't just get some answer. Don't do it like the previous one, please. Should that, yes, very good. But again, answers are dropping down. Only 55% of the people have given correct answer. It is only TCWG, not TCWG and management. I know many of you will get carried away. That is why I put up that option. And as expected, people have gotten carried away. Come on, guys. Let's try to the next question. Okay, this I'm giving you all the time in the world. Read carefully, calculate, then slowly options will come. You'll still have 40 seconds after the option comes, so you can calculate, decide and then give the answer. A private limited company's reports are as follows: paid up, revaluation reserve, capital reserve, debit balance in the P&L account. Is CARO applicable? Matlab, sir, only with this clause how can we tell? Assume borrowings and turnover are within prescribed limits. So borrowings and turnover are not exceeding. So they both are within prescribed limits. What is the answer? Think and then do it. You don't have to jump to a conclusion. Question has been presented to you. Read the limits. I don't want to read the numbers and give you the clue there. Read, calculate, and then as you see the options, put up the right option as the answer. Come on. Options will come on your way. Guys, okay, 83% of you, how did the 17% of people arrive it's applicable? Paid up capital of 70 lakhs is considered. Revaluation reserve will be considered for limited purpose of the applicability of this order. 24 lakhs taken. Capital reserve or revenue reserve, anything you have to take 20. Debit balance in P&L account has also to be taken. So 24 lakhs of debit balance in P&L obviously gets knocked off with the 24 lakhs in revaluation reserve. Okay, and thereby you will have 90 lakhs left over. And with that leftover 90 lakhs, it's a very straight answer that CARO is not applicable. Well done, 83% of you. So, okay, I see some of you have a issue with something in the chat box. Don't worry. Go with the answer if it's 1 second. If it goes, maybe that's an error with the particular question. Don't worry about it. We should be able to get the right answer. Follow what I was explaining and that should be the right answer. So don't worry. Maybe it's a error with the system. Not an issue. Okay. Right. We can. That was for question 5. Okay. Fine. I'll take that into consideration. Not an issue. Right. Let's move on to the next question here. Very easy. But I need you to kind of think and then answer this one. This question is from Company Auditor's Report Order, CARO, which talks about outstanding statutory dues. So, outstanding statutory dues. Outstanding statutory dues as at the last day of the financial year concerned for a period more than how many months from the day they became payable shall be indicated by the auditor. I am giving you a bit of a hint here. This is clause 7 of CARO, part A, because clause 7, part A talks about undisputed statutory dues. You might be seeing the options any moment. Yes, they are on your screen. You can go ahead and answer them as to how many months. 1, 2, 3, 6. We have 4 of them. Will I be able to get 100% for this one? Five more seconds to go. And okay, not bad. 90%. Some people are saying 3 months. Where now only we revised some time back. 90% of you are absolutely right. Very good. Where outstanding for more than 6 months, only those dues are reported, not others. Other dues which are outstanding for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, we don't report them. More than 6 months, they have to be outstanding, then only we can or we have to report them. Okay. Right. Let's move on to the next question down there. Okay, please concentrate now at least. To disclose an early application, some standard they are early applying, new accounting standard, to disclose an early application by entity where it's actually permitted. So no doubt it is permitted for the entity to do this. Okay, so it is definitely permitted for the entity to do it. That is what they gave in brackets. So how can they do and all, don't question, it's permitted. So they are doing it. To disclose an early application by entity where permitted of a new accounting standard that has a pervasive effect on the financial statements in advance of its effective date. So early application of an accounting standard is a common thing. Sometimes you can obviously do it before even its applicable date for proper reporting purposes. That shall be reported where auditor shall introduce dash paragraph in his report. Very critical, think and answer. I think this is going to be something where people are going to screw up, because I believe if there is any question that is to be thought of in today's quiz, it is this one. Very critical question. 10 more seconds, I will get to know all the truth of what you did. Let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the answer is not bad. I expected it to be worse, but okay, 54% of you have said emphasis of matter, which is the correct answer. Ray, please tell me, you are not even thinking about whose duty is what. First of all, I am putting so much time on the question, then I am giving you 40 more seconds to read the whole thing again after it appears and then answer. Early application of an accounting standard. Whose duty is to apply an accounting standard? It is a duty of management to apply an accounting standard. And when management is willing to apply an accounting standard, it is their duty to disclose the notes to accounts. And when management discloses something in their notes to accounts, auditor's duty is to just emphasize on that matter, no? Why is even that a confusing situation? It's a straight arrow. I'm glad at least 54% of the people got this one right. Okay, so please be more focused. Other matters, sometime back only you answered, no, other matters. Other matters are for those which are critical for audit report and auditor's responsibilities. Early application of a new standard, the disclosure requirement is of a management, and you will just emphasize on their requirement. That's it. Okay, last question coming up. Very easy one, but again needs your thought process. So nothing much to worry about. Term loans has been obtained from the bank. Cool. Term loan has been obtained from the bank for construction of a factory. Super. Why did you obtain a term loan? Construction of a factory. There is a delay in construction activities. Happens. Everybody doing everything on time may not be possible always. So there is a delay in construction, due to which funds were invested temporarily in short-term deposits. Took a long-term loan, and since there is a delay in construction, you put that money into short-term deposits. If you are doing a reporting under CARO, under which clause will this be reported? That's a test of your remembrance of the clauses. Term loans, I don't want to give any hint. Clause 3, clause 9, clause 10, clause 4, 15 more seconds for you to get the right answer. It's a very easy thing if you know the clause. Term loan was procured for factory purposes but used for short-term deposits. And I see, okay, No. It's a random wild guess by a lot of people. How will it be clause 3, ma? Clause 3 is about related parties. Clause 9. Answer is B. Clause 9. Not bad. Still 45% of the people have got it right. Clause 9 is about money raised by way of IPO, FPO and term loans. So that has to be applied for a stated purpose. Okay, so yeah, I think some of you have lack of concentration, that's why you did like that. But otherwise, I see most of you have answered it properly. I hope a lot. But for that question where the answer is a little glitch, don't worry about anything else. So I hope all of you who've answered that right must have got 9, which counts to be 10 today, because you are saying that question number 5, the answer appeared wrongly. It's not a problem. So I guess anybody getting 9 should be very happy, because it's, I mean, of course it's an easy quiz, but for a couple of twists and turns, I don't see anything very difficult in this quiz. It's a very easy one. And I hope guys on YouTube also have done paper testing and they've also got good marks. So we have almost 5 quizzes done in audit, couple of them done in SM. So we have taken up 7 quizzes. A few more will be done in the coming days. I'm exactly not giving you the dates. So please keep the app notifications on, both YouTube and the Tuition on app. Please keep the app notifications on, because we are lining up. We are yet to do the EIS quiz. I'm not leaving you on that one. Okay. And we'll do a couple of EIS quiz as split, and then we will do random quizzes. Random quizzes in the sense there won't be any topics, we will do case based. So case will be presented that day only, and then after reading the case we have to pull out the answers to a quiz. Maybe 1 or 2 case studies we will do depending on the length of the case or the number of questions that are going to come up. Integrated case based scenarios, we will do them. The case will be presented on screen and then questions will come like this. So that will be a surprise for you. You have to be good overall. Maybe that's what is going to come up in the first week of October. I mean, the October series will have those case based scenarios, because that's what we need for the exam. So we have to practice them also at that point of time. Okay. So continue this good run. Today we had 100%. I don't know if people answered it by knowing or by whatsoever be the reason. But it was great to see 100% really happen, and I want to see more of the 100% happen in future. Okay, yes, some of you have got 9, some of you say 6, no problem. 8, okay. No, there is no SM quiz. Maybe a notification was triggered wrongly. Yes, even I got that notification. No, there is no quiz. That might have been error there. So I will see you in my next quiz. I will update you. I will keep you posted. You will get an app notification. You will also have my Instagram timers meant for that. And make sure that you study well. Keep good health at this point of time. Don't ponder around here and there. Make sure that you study. I will see you very soon, guys. And thank you and good night.